What's up, everybody? My name is Aaron, and welcome to the Mad Maker Studio, and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3. The last scenario that I played did not turn out in my favor, and I think, again, it's been a while since I've actively played this game, so I feel like maybe I just need to dial it back, go back to a small map with, maybe 2 enemies, 3 tops, just to dip my feet back in there. I do feel like I need to pick me up a little bit, learn to be a little bit more proactive. Okay, this one looks good. Dead and buried. Who do you want to fight first? The dead or the buried? Can we change? No, so we have to be the red player, which is fine. I wouldn't have hated it if I was maybe green this time, but let's do this. I think the map difficulty is hard. Player difficulty, I think that's another thing that I goofed up on. I left it at 100% instead of 80%, but I think I'll leave it there. I'll see if this is doable. Let's begin. Oh, nice. We got a necropolis, the Worm Warren. Let's check out what we got. Let's meet our hero. Ugh, Thant. Okay, he's already got a spell book. He's a level 1 necromancer. I can work with this. I'm cool with this castle. So let's get just our base creatures. Let's go as far as our arrows will allow us to. And see what we find. As you ride into a clearing, you notice a university scholar resting his horse. He agrees to teach you some of what he knows before setting off, and we have basic wisdom. Definitely, I feel uncomfortable fighting peasants, just throwing that out there, but also think they would absolutely destroy us at this point in time. Again, very early in the game, we want the gold. The witch's hut. You approach the strange hut and observe a witch inside studying an ancient tome on wisdom. As you approach, she turns and speaks. You already know that which I would teach you. I can help you no further. Well, dang. Gosh darn dang. Is my music loud? No, okay, that's just my imagination. My mind is a mile a minute today, folks. You come upon an obelisk made from a type of stone you have never seen before. Staring at it intently, the smooth surface suddenly changes to an inscription. The inscription is a piece of a lost ancient map. Quickly, you copy down the piece, and the inscription vanishes as abruptly as it had appeared. Let's check out our cool necropolis puzzle map. Oh gosh, the subterranean level, of course. Well, it's a small map. There's 2 enemies. It makes sense that we would have to venture down below. And hey, Straker, what's up, bestie? You running the gambit like me? Okay. Gosh, I got to get familiar with what our things look like. Get the marketplace, because I have a feeling we need that as a prerequisite for City Hall. Yeah, you stay down there. You enter a rickety hut and talk to the magician who lives there. He tells you of places near and far which may aid you in your journeys. Ooh. I do like that. Okay, nice. And he gave us a little shot of the underground, too. I like that. I guess I could buy a boat and let it sit here. I'm not really looking to venture further, especially... Well, we might be able to take Sandro. But I would feel more comfortable if we had a few more creatures, you know? What do I need for City Hall? I need the blacksmith, of course. Oh, sweet. We definitely want to get a first aid tent. Okay, blue is up in the corner. I don't want to buy a boat quite yet. Let me kind of look around. That'd be ideal. Did some of our map get covered up because he's also got a necropolis and they got that smoke thing? Or am I just losing my absolute mind? Oh, green's already got 2 heroes. Boo. Do I have a tavern? Yes. Go ahead and get a Death Knight. And the estate. And can they learn anything from each other? Not really. Lots of Knoll Marauders. Should I chance it? Do a safety save? Let's overwrite YouTube. I have way too many scenarios. And shall we take a chance? Oh no, they got a boat. Okay. Yeah, duh. I didn't need to go there again. That was just a waste of arrows. Okay, this looks manageable. I've also got to be careful now that I'm remembering it. Some creatures, because I have like undead amongst my troops, some creatures who are not part of that bracket can get demoralized on the battlefield if they're fighting against or alongside the dead, excuse me. And that can hurt me. Well, I won't have to worry about that now, will I? But we got practicing the dark arts of necromancy. Your hero is able to raise 3 of the enemy's dead to return under their service as skeletons. Okay, there's the subterranean gate. Oh boy. What you got going on, Straker? It is day 7. I feel like I need to take him out while I still can, you know? Whoops, no, don't want to load a game, want to save a game. Got magic arrow. Eh. It helps a little bit. Every little bit helps. It matters, it adds up. You do what you can. Whew! We've got an enemy artifact. Sweet. Advanced necromancy. Okay, that's good, but also basic pathfinding. We got our 5 skeletons. And we got a boat. It is day 7, so let's head back toward the castle and get ready for that. Cannot buy anything. Yeah, I already bought something at the castle, my bad. Lots of familiars. That sounds very doable. Alright, we'll leave them alone. You pause to help a diplomat with a broken axle fix his problem. In gratitude, he gives you a ring with magical properties, which he says will help people see things your way. And we got the diplomat's ring. I'll check that out. Yeah, worn on the finger, the diplomat's ring reduces the cost of surrendering. Nice. All right. Ooh, they're infested with troglodytes. Don't really think we should be messing with that right now. Let's go to the mercenary camp. You come upon a camp of mercenaries practicing their combat tactics. They welcome you and your troops and invite you to train with them, and we've got +1 attack skill. Still feel wildly uncomfortable about fighting lots of peasants, but I just think it's inevitable at this point. Let us... Requires the castle. Citadel. Yeah, so we get the citadel, and then the next step, I believe, is the castle. Okay. Let's get what we can out of here. We've got lots of gold. That pleases me. And let's get on a boat. Oh, of course, I forgot. Once you get in a boat, that ends your turn. Which sucks. All right, we won't flee them. Okay, they ran away. That's fine. I'll let the peasants run away. I didn't really think we should be fighting them. Fountain of Youth. You drink from the fountain's waters and feel young again. Sensing your renewed vigor, your army's morale improves, allowing you to cover additional ground as you head for your next battle. And maybe we'll just chill around here. What's in the buoy? Okay. Your men spot a navigational buoy, confirming that you are on course and increasing their morale. Yeah, search the shipwreck. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna yield anything. Oh, dang it. Upon defeating the Harpies, you spend several hours sifting through the debris and find nothing. Such a despicable act reduces your army's morale. Bummer. Well, let's get that back up and steal this castle. Thank goodness it is also a necropolis. Let's get the castle. And already learned. Oh yeah, it's guarded by troglodytes. I'm not ready for that. So we're on a little island. That's fine for now. All right, let's go ahead and end our turn. That's fine. Come on, dude. At least let me get to where I want to go first. What have I got in my spell book? Hand-to-hand combat. Got the magic arrow. Inflict minimum damage during combat. Shield. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I've only got 3 spell points. Forgot to do a little refreshing, you know. Whew. Basic artillery, control the ballista to the hero. Oh shoot, I never bought a first aid tent, did I? Or advanced pathfinding. Sure, we'll go with advanced pathfinding. Okay, you found an ancient and weathered stone idol. Kissing it is supposed to bring luck or happiness, so you do. The stone is very cold to the touch. All right, I think we can take it. I think we can take it, but you know, just in case. Perfect. Okay. This is manageable. Pretty sure I still only have... Oh, I've got 4 spell points. Okay, I only recovered 1. It might just be a lot of moving these guys around and then letting my Lich do all the heavy lifting, unless they do some work for me and they lower the drawbridge or they walk through with me. Or my vampire can get over there, but if I had an opportunity to also do an attack by the time I got over there, then I would have went ahead and moved my vampire on the inside like this. At least they don't have that moat of skulls that hurts you when you try to walk through them. Yeah, we got 1 skeleton out of that. There's an artifact over here? Oh, a horde of pixies. Maybe? I mean, you can't really go anywhere right now. Can I buy anything here? Upgrade our Tomb of Souls. And in the turn, keep my eyes peeled. What you doing over there? It's like pixies are weak AF, but it says a horde of pixies. I gotta know what that means. Okay. We'll see. If I do fail this, I will 100% back out and pretend it never happened. Okay. Nice. Perfect. I love it. 4 skeletons. Get an artifact. A brief stop and an improbable roll-in yields an exchange of money, tails, and accidentally luggage. You find a magical cloak in your new backpack. It's the Cape of Velocity. We got a increased speed, maybe? Yet, worn about the shoulders, this cape increases the combat speed of all your units by +2. Love it. I don't see that artifact too often. All right, let's head back over here because we're close to a new week, so you know. From the top of the observatory, you were able to see distant lands. Yeah, that helped cover it up a little bit. And the arena, before we go to the arena, our defense, and we really need to raise our attack. We also need to start building this up. Yeah, only visiting heroes may use the blacksmith. Oh no, what are you doing? What are you doing over here? You can't be doing that. I'm not ready. Oh, +2, nice. All right, and our obelisk. Not looking forward to the subterranean level. At least with our saving grace here is if he wants to get to us, he's gonna have to get on a boat. I don't know. Well, yeah, at least we got those guys. Yeah, figured. Yeah, you can't attack the first aid tent. I knew you could. The enemy has fled. But at what cost? Sure, we'll get the advanced wisdom. Astrologers proclaim Week of the Demon, demon growth +5, all dwellings increase population. Thank goodness, I am in dire need. Okay, let's, before we try to buy anything, structure-wise, see how many creatures we can get. Of course, of course. And then, do I have a marketplace? Yeah. I would like to get a first aid tent. For my second guy. It's a very fine line between biding your time and then also, like, you have to start knocking some of these heroes back. It's insane. What do I need to do to upgrade to the Cursed Temple? I need ore. No, I got ore. I need log. I need one more log. What about this up here? Same thing. I need crystals too. Yeah, I know I can't afford to purchase a boat. All right, I'll try to leave my guy here in the center, Thant. And then let Galthran walk around. Sure, let's recruit skeletons. And then this is the Marletto Tower. Green's heroes have abandoned him and he's banished from this land. Oh. Okay, that saves me some time. Saves me a lot of trouble. Yep, the soldiers living in the tower teach you a few new defensive tricks, plus 1 defense skill. And learn a secondary skill at the witch hut, and then maybe not the halfling. So let's go to the witch hut and then make our way back down to our castle and hunker down until the next week. Can we buy anything for our structure? The Hall of Darkness. Let's go ahead and get that in. And end my turn. So now we just have the blue team to worry about because green's heroes have abandoned him. Shame, right? An ancient witch living in a strange hut welcomes you, teaching you ballistics for her own inscrutable purposes. We have basic ballistics. Okay, I mean, there's stuff up here, but is it really worth it right now? Maybe after I bulk up on some things, it will be, and I will have to get on my boat eventually. And well, the subterranean gate, thankfully, is on here, this island here, which is fine. I don't really need the skeleton transformer. Sure, we'll get that. And then I don't really have space for the Black Knights. All right, I'll settle down. I'll wait till the next week. I'll kind of speed run a little bit, or maybe just work on gathering gold. So I need 2 more wood, and then I'll be able to afford the castle here. But nah, because I'm building something else. All right, let's just end our turn, go into the next week. Astrologers proclaim Week of the Rabbit, all dwellings increase population. Okay, I think I'm ready to go to the subterranean gate with Thant, this hero. See what we got going on down here. Maybe find an obelisk or 2. And definitely need the mausoleum. Okay, this one I still have regular skeletons, regular zombies. And there's another subterranean gate right here. Where will that take me? Okay. Got a gem pond. Let's go to the rally flag. I need crystals. I don't have a crystal deposit, which is a shame. Rally flag. You rally your troops around this flag, renewing their strength and lifting their spirits. You feel at your peak and can travel a bit further today. Lovely. But not far enough to get to the dwarves. Yeah, I'm not getting any crystals incoming, so I can't upgrade anything. Boo. Boo. And I have no sulfur. Really hurting on the resources. I guess I can go ahead and get my castle. Oh shoot, no, my dumbass should have bought a resource silo. But it only does 1 wood and 1 ore. Does it do the same thing for the other castle? Yeah, 1 wood, 1 ore, okay. So it's not like just a random resource that I get. All right, let's conserve our strength. Let's not pursue the dwarves. Get our sulfur dune and head back downstairs. Oh, hello. Let's see if we have enough gumption to take this guy on. "170 troglodytes, huh?" many spell points do I have? Okay, I've got 30. Shall I get a preliminary one in? Oh, of course. Of frickin' course. We're gonna pretend that never happened. Oh, look, we're fine. Let's go back. Let's go back home. Hopefully they don't chase us. Don't really need the cover of darkness. Dang it. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna let auto battle take over. See if that benefits me in any way whatsoever, because if I fail here, then I fail. And I lose the hero, but hopefully I can rehire him. Yeah, I'll retreat. Astrologers proclaim month of the ladybug, all dwellings increase population. Sup, Thant? Good to have you back, buddy. And of course, we're out of gold. And we will do a save. And I think I'm going to go ahead then and leave this video of Heroes of Might and Magic 3 here. I'm struggling. I feel very stuck and very struggle bug. But I'm going to do my best to try to be proactive, unlike the last game, and knock back blue player as much as possible. We'll see how that goes. They got a lot going on for them, and we still don't know exactly how many heroes they have or how many castles. We haven't really explored the full subterranean level yet. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I hope to see you next time. Bye!